I'm with Allan Lamberti, and he is the afternoon host on WICC, and he's going to give us a lot of information on the big tournament that's going on this weekend. So, Allan, let's first start with the history of this tournament, how long it's been around, that kind of thing.
42 years, 42 summers of giving away cash to somebody in Long Island Sound, whether they're from New York, whether they're from Connecticut, catching the heaviest bluefish over the course of one weekend. And it's just a wonderful experience, and I'm proud to have been a part of it for the last few years.
Wow. So what are the dates this weekend? Can you just go over that briefly?
So Saturday at 12:01 a.m. on August 24th, that's when you can start fishing in Long Island Sound. You have to be in Long Island Sound. You can fish all the way through Sunday afternoon at 5 p.m. on the 25th. So it's all weekend long. You got to register by the end of the day this Friday, and you can do that online. You can do that at your local bait and tackle shop. But if you're registered, then you can start fishing right away and fish to your heart's content the entire weekend.
Perfect. So just a brief rundown on the rules for this tournament.
So what we're looking for is people to catch fish unassisted. So you can't have somebody help you out. You can't have high-end equipment. It is really for every age group, every fisher, every skill level. It is an event that everybody can participate in. And you can fish in Long Island Sound. Anywhere in Long Island Sound that's part of the boundaries. Go nuts. Catch all the fish you want. You can fish off of a boat. You can fish off of the dock. You can fish along even the rivers. There are demarcation lines, and we've got all those maps at the website. And if there isn't a demarcation line, up to the first bridge along those rivers. But anywhere that bluefish, you know where they are, you know where they're running, go get them. And the heaviest bluefish caught, all it takes is one, and it's a $25,000 grand prize. And there's a lot of prizes. There's $40,000 in prizes in total. So second place gets $7,500. Third place gets $2,500. The top 20 get cash. There's port prizes where you turn them into your local tackle shops for weighing. There's also under 18 prizes as well, $1,000 for somebody who's under 18 that catches the heaviest fish. Now that under 18 person could catch the heaviest fish. Then they're going to win the 25 grand. All ages. 1 year, I think it was in our 10th year, a 12-year-old actually won it all.
Wow. And there's now I understand there's something a little different this year about using your camera to kind of document the catch. Can you give us some more details on that?
So in the interest of fairness, and it's something that people have talked about for many years, we really want to see the fish. That's how it works. We love posting the pictures. We've got all of our social media up and running, and we post every picture that comes in of you with your rod and reel and the fish that you caught. It's a proud event. It's something that you were able to do. So show them off. You always hear the stories. I once caught a fish this big. Well, show us that fish. And we have to have those pictures in order for us to allow a winner to be selected.
Gotcha. Now, what are the boundaries? I know it's the Long Island Sound, but when it gets to the east end of Long Island, how far east can you go and how far west can you go?
So the boundaries have changed a little bit since previous years. This is a new boundary list. We still go as far west as the Whitestone Bridge. That is still that line. Now, the East Coast boundary is slightly different. You cannot go past the Colreg's demarcation line. So that goes from Orient Point in New York, across Plum Island, across Great, Little, and Gull Islands to Race Point and on Fisher's Island, and from the East Point on Fisher's Island to Watch Hill Point, Rhode Island. That does include Fisher's Island Sound, though. But the one question that we've had for years is the race. And the race is now totally out of bounds. You cannot go and catch any fish in the race that can be considered for this tournament.
Gotcha. Now, what's the website? And will that website be updated live as fish are being weighed in?
Certainly. It's up and running right now, bluefishtournament.com. You can bookmark that. We do have a leaderboard. We have past leaderboards if you want to compare to some previous years how the fish have been running. And it is going to be constantly updated. We'll update it every hour on the website. We'll update it every hour on our Facebook and social medias at Bluefish Tournament. We'll also update it every hour on the radio on WICC.
So, and I'm sure on the website that's going to have all your weigh-in locations. Is that correct?
It does. It has all the weigh-in and registration locations as of right now. New York has 7 locations where you can weigh it in, and you can get registered as well. Connecticut, it's I believe it's 10 or 11. So there's plenty of places where you can bring your catch.
Wow, that's really exciting. This should be great this weekend. Hopefully the weather cooperates and everybody can get out there and give that $25,000 a shot. Thank you
Yes.
very much. We'll pass this information along.
Thank you so much, Tim. The weather's going to be great. We just checked. It's good. It's good.